You know, I did hit my 7th leadoff homer of the year on Sunday. 1-zip, Blue Jays rookie Vernon Wells is straight off the meat rack. If it's fair, it's gone. First major league shot, you know, 10 guys in big league history named Wells. 1,005 career at-bats for
Delgado, and here's Vernon Wells. That's a 2-run shot for Wells, his 5th of the year. The Blue Jays take care of Colorado 3-1. They've won
8-6. It's 12-7. Wells, time for the home. Oh, boy, that was major spankage there. Wells, 2-run homer, his 9th. Jays up 14-7. 3, Vernon Wells. Hit him right in the bat. Hate when that happens. 6-3 Blue Jays. Wells, 10th homer of the year. Weaver obviously not happy when the inning is over because he's dining on his glove.
Bottom 4, still 1-0. Weaver to Wells, and this, the 2-run shot to left, his 11th. Weaver gave up 4 runs in 6 innings. It's 2-1 Jays.
Use a pat on the back. A couple pitches later, unfortunately for him, had a very clear view of this development. Vernon Wells, that's gone. His 13th, it is 1-0 Toronto. Your next batter is Chris, top 5-3. Your next batter is Wells, and he again takes Johnson deep. 2nd of the night, we'll do the math for you. 14th of the year. Wells' first ever multi-homer game. Johnson bumped.
They're going to get swept at home because watch this. Vernon Wells, he hits the foul pole or the fair pole, his 17th homer. Like I said, let's get...
Nobody on for Vernon Wells facing Dan Wright. Wells, first pitch, enjoying the journey. His 18th home run of the year, putting the Jays up 1-0. Same score in the 3rd, 1 out, nobody on for Willie.
Phelps is a potentially strong hitter. Speaking of strong hitters in a 5-3 game, the monster. No.
Here's a kid getting a chance to really play.
North of the border, we find the Blue Jay, known for the crest of feathers at the top of its head. The Blue Jay trait is gritty. Actually, my friend Celia says that they're downright mean. They eat other birds' eggs. Like Vernon Wells just ate a solo home run egg. Wells, 100th RB.
Pitch. Your next batter, Vernon Wells, home run to left field. Reed is guaranteed $8 million next season. If he pitches 194 2/3 this year, he's going to need to do better than that. Reed gone, Wells gone again. 3-run homer to left of Tony Fiore, his 2nd home run of the year. Blue Jays win 7-2, avoid first 0-4 start.
Rosa, who imploded in the 9th inning in Baltimore Friday. First batter with the bases loaded, Vernon Wells gets a changeup, his first career grand slam. Kenyon Sturts, who led the majors in losses last season, is off to a 2-0 start.
All right, Blue Jays, last 3 losses have been by 1 run. Vernon Wells turning the table on that stat with a walk-off shot. Toronto wins 6-5. Royals' 5-game win streak is over.
1 Blue Jays, Ben Weber, bases loaded for Wells. Gotta have the money ball. Wells' 2nd grand slam this season. We'll take another look. Wells a laser. How about this for a game? 4 for 4, 5 RBIs. Jays win at 7-1. Good day to be Vernon Wells. Kind of wish I was, really.
Go up 9-4, when in the 4th, Vernon Wells to the wishing well against Lewis's replacement, Esteban Yan. Toronto with 5 home runs against Tech.
Top of the 6th, Vernon Wells says it's not all about the leather. I got the lumber too. 1 on and 1 gone. Off Ortiz, 8th of the year for Wells, and the Blue Jays going to win it. Final count of 7-4.
As we introduce you to Jason Gilfillan. And Vernon Wells, a 2-run shot, his 11th of the season. Blue Jays go up 9-0. This pitcher, 1-inning pitch, 5 hits, 4 earned.
Getting 55 RBIs, 2nd in the majors in ribs. Vernon Wells, super fly in the 2nd with 2 on, his 12th, and it's 6-2 Jays. We'll keep it the
Jays pour it on. Vernon Wells going deep on Joey Hamilton. The Jays go on to beat the Reds tonight by the final score of 9-2.
Top 5, 4-1 Toronto. Wells at the plate now. Deep and going. His 2nd homer of the day, give him 16 on the year. Scored 3 runs, hit 3 RBI. Jays.
There you see him. Top 1, no score. Levon Hernandez, the opposite pitch. Oh, he just got treated poorly by Vernon Wells. Get out! And he did. His 3rd homer of the series, 19th of the year, 2-0 Jays. So Halladay stakes
After the bounce, little embarrassment on top of it. Bottom 5, Vernon Wells. All's Wells that ends Wells. Number 20 on the year. He was 2 for 4. Extends his hit streak to 19.
Back to reality, and the reality is that Jeff Weaver would get chased in the 5th. Vernon Wells setting a career high with his 24th homer, added another later. Weaver gives up 5 runs in 4 1/3. Mark Hendrickson, called up from the minors Monday, wins an 8-0 rain shortened.
So his teammates going to have to pick him up, and Vernon Wells, he's lifting. A launch off Mark Burley deep to center field. Wells' 26th home run of the year.
Sox.
Bottom of the inning, it's 4-2. Vernon Wells, and all's Wells that ends Wells for Vern. 27th of the year, is only hitting 5 at-bats. It is suddenly a 4-3.
That's going good. That's going out the window. Stats lie sometimes. Vernon Wells, solo homer just like that. 1-zip Jays. Wells' first homer in 13 games. Top 3.
Now, Wells led the majors with 215 hits last season. He entered the game hitting just 228, and he's looking to break out in a big way. His 3-run homer. He'd have 2 homers in the game. It's 7-0. Toronto.
Bottom 7, Vernon Wells. This is a 3-run shot. His 9th. Wells 4 for 6, and the Blue Jays win 15-4. Roy Halladay said he felt pretty good.
Game, he earned that right. Jays got 2 to tie it. Then in the 10th, Vernon Wells declares it go time. His 12th of the year, second career walk-off for him, and the second time in 5 days the Yanks lose. Settle for us in the meantime. The long-awaited Indians Blue Jays, maybe your favorite teams. Cleveland and Toronto getting together for the first time this season. Cliff Lee 10-3, the ERA 4.6.
Struck out 6 in his 7 innings. Bottom of the top of the 3rd, rather. He didn't strike out Vernon Wells, though. Wells gets out of town. Pedro gave up 2 homers in the game after not giving up any homers in his previous 2 starts.
Randolph managed the team, taking the day off. Bottom 1, Vernon Wells. First pitch he sees. His 23rd, 2-0 Toronto. Hernandez battling a tired arm, and, well, he looked tired. Bottom 3 after the lack of consistency.
Next batter, Vernon Wells, off the catwalk, baby. Back-to-back homers. Eric Hinsky also homered Monday. Roy Halladay, 2 runs, 9 hits.
Toronto pitcher David Wells looking for his first win in his second start this season. Bottom 3 facing Vernon Wells. Nobody on. Wells doing very well against Wells. He's gone for a solo.
That happened. Oh, no. Vernon Wells, where you been all year. Vernon's 5th. Blue Jays win it. What a great combination that.
How about Vernon Wells? That's cranked. He hammers one to left. His 6th of the season, 3-0 Blue Jays after the first inning. In Toronto, that's what shows. That's what we call producing in the business. Bottom of the 4th, Vernon Wells at the plate facing Claudio Vargas. Nationals leading 1-0 when Wells went deep. Hit 2 of them in the game. Blue Jays leading 2.
Now, Seattle catcher Rene Rivera, first career Major League start, right? Rivera fails to give Franklin a good target, and he's got that yellow line around him. Franklin throws it right over the middle, and Wells goes deep. Second home run of the game. Wells ties a career high, 5 RBIs, 2 home runs. Now we go to the top of the 5th. Wells in the box again, facing Julio Mateo. Gets good wood on it, does Wells. Are you kidding me? Could this be his 3rd? It's deep, but it's in the park. Okay, 2 home runs, not a bad night. Blue Jays win 9-7.
Vernon Wells returned to Toronto after his wife gave birth to their 2nd child over the weekend. And this was for the baby.
Toronto here in the first.
3-run shot for Wells, his 14th of the season, 3-0 Blue Jays.
Bottom 8, Vernon Wells, yard. 3-run shot, his 16th, and the Blue Jays win 8-0. So that whole get to the ballpark late, relax thing, not so much.
No. Maybe. The uniform. Make sure he was actually in Texas and wearing a Texas uniform. He was in Toronto, but he is a Ranger. Vernon Wells went yard. 21st of the year, it's 2-zip. We'll see where he can get confused. He could certainly get confused. And on the corners, Vernon's got prospects. Vernon's bona fide. What are you? Vernon Wells, 24th home run of the year, 3-run shot. Blue Jays get 9 in the 5th. Peter Gammons, who's the key guy for the Yanks.
What? Don't laugh at me. Mike Tinlin now in. Vernon Wells, his 25th of the year. We are tied at 3.
Versus 2-1, missed the pitch right there, and then he kept to come back inside. And
September starts, but Vernon Wells right out of the gates. That's a great pitch. For me to poop. 2-0 Jays, just like that.
Guess that meant home.